Let's chat.
So we've come up with it. It's kind of an alternative to the I'll Be There For You. Jess has got her clapping machines ready. Jess, you ready? This is in honor of Coach Maurice. All right, so you ready? I'll be there for you to help you lose your weight. Da, 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 da. I'll be there for you to make you feel all great. That's as far as we got during the commercial break. Sorry. Anyway, it's Coach Maurice and my best me. Coach, good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning. Can we stick with the Steve Miller Band song? Some people call me the Space Cowboy. I like that one a little bit better.
Absolutely. And they also call you the gangster of love. And they call you the
Amen
godfather when it comes to feeling great about yourself and bringing health, wellness, and nutrition into your life. We're going to talk this morning about different sorts of additives to food, some for kids, some definitely not for kids. And I was in the grocery store a couple of days ago, Coach, and saw a whole section of protein powder. And the thought crossed my mind, can this be good for kids? For adults, it's one thing, but for kids, your opinion.
Yeah, well, the latest study, Chip, and there's two factors here. The latest study, the test was specifically focusing on kids with cystic fibrosis and pediatric cancer because they can't eat. They don't have the appetite. So they gave them the protein, hoping that that would make up for some of the food that they're missing to keep their immune system strong. The study came back that there's no benefit at all from the protein powder. But let me just specify something real quickly. There is a benefit if you add fruit to your protein powder. So buying the pre-mixed, I usually don't recommend. You need to make it from scratch. At the very least, you can add your own peanut butter to it. You can add your own bananas and apples, almonds, things like that to make it healthier. But if you drink straight up protein, one, it's not recommended. There's no value to that. Secondly, what they're concerned about, Chip, is the long-term side effect of kids not learning how to eat healthy, right, with the family. So if you start training your kids at a young age drinking protein powders and eating protein bars, they're not developing a long-term healthy lifestyle.
CBS had a story several days ago about high school kids consuming creatine. What is creatine, and what are the dangers or the upside of creatine?
Yes, sir. Great question, because we see a lot of high school kids get involved in this. That's about the age where they want to get big and strong to play football, and they want to look good for the girls. So we want to warn all the parents and kids watching. Be careful with the creatine. If you take more than 10 milligrams for a period of 4 weeks nonstop, you can damage your kidneys and your liver. You can overload and cause side effects. So we recommend that you keep it within 5 grams per day for 4 weeks, and then you cycle every other week, so you're not putting too much strain on your kidneys. Basically, Chip, the creatine is to help absorb water in the muscle to make a person bigger. So be careful not to overload, and be careful, like I said, 4 weeks max, and then cycle every other week.
And if it overloads your kidney and your liver, then you're also looking at the potential for some serious blood pressure issues as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. So always consult with your doctor. Don't just jump on that wagon and run with it.
All right. One thing that, and we've only got a minute or so left, studies have now shown what you eat is kind of linked to when you eat, which is pretty fascinating when you think about it. Give us your perspective on that.
Yeah, it's really interesting, Chip, because for decades I've been teaching, leave your meals the way they are. Breakfast is the smallest, medium is lunch, large is dinner.
Right.
Now the study is flip-flopping. It's saying if you eat your larger meal earlier, you're likely to eat less later on in the day. My suggestion is if you want to eat less at the end of the day, add more vegetables in your food. Vegetables will help prevent hunger. So if you make your afternoon snack a small salad or a Ziploc bag full of vegetables with a little bit of Italian dressing, this will help you prevent hunger late at night.
Find out more about Coach Maurice by checking out mybestmechat.com, mybestmechat.com. And by the way, Coach, I'll be there for you. We're back in a moment.